Today I thought I would do a video for you as part of our virtual makeup class on how to conceal and minimize the appearance of under eye bags. Now I thought it would be helpful if I not only showed you how to conceal them or minimize them, but also to explain to you what they are, because I think if you understand what is actually going on here, it's going to better help you be able to come up with different ways of concealing them that work for you. This way works for me, it works for a lot of people, but you might find something that works even better. If so, let me know. So what is a bag? A bag is actually not a bag at all. A bag is actually a shadow. So when you don't get a lot of sleep, if you've been sick, if you've been crying, all those things lead to puffiness underneath the eyes. And what that does is that puffiness, the skin coming out a little further than normal, creates a shadow. And that's what you see the most when you see an under eye bag, is that shadowy area. Now what a lot of people will attempt to do is they'll actually put concealer underneath their eyes, hoping to conceal the bag. And it doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because all you're doing is changing the color. You're still going to have that variation in color from under here down to here, where at the bottom edge of the bag. So if I lighten it or I conceal it, I'm still going to have two different colors going on there. I'm still going to have light and shadow. So what you need to do is conceal the shadow. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so as you can see, I've got some serious baggage going on today and I need to cover it up. So I am actually going to be using Younique's Mineral Touch Concealer. This here is the shade Organza. This is lighter than my normal concealer shade. I normally use Taffeta, which is right here, which is my foundation shade, but because it's underneath the eye and I want to highlight underneath the eye, I'm not going to use something too dark. So I go a shade lighter than my normal shade whenever I'm working underneath the eyes. I also use this for my highlighting and contouring. This is the concealer that I will use to highlight my forehead, the center part of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and underneath the eyes. So what you want to do, and the reason why I love this is because I can dispense this right from the tube to my eye. What you're going to do is you're going to find the underside of the bag, that shadowy part. And what you're going to do is just add very lightly, especially if you're using our concealer, which I hope you are. A little goes a really long way. Now, I've just concealed the shadowy area. What I'm going to do is, you can use your finger, you can use a beauty blender, you can use either of those. I would suggest for this not using a brush, and here's why. What we're going to do is we're going to lightly tap that concealer into the skin. A lot of the time when people conceal areas, they'll wipe. They'll take a concealer brush and they'll wipe. And that's fine if you're just covering up a little redness and things like that. But anytime you want to conceal an under eye shadow, or anytime you want to conceal lines or wrinkles, you want to tap the product into the skin. If you just cover the skin and don't get it in, it's going to get moved around and it's going to get removed by foundation and so on. Plus, it's only going to lay over the line and wrinkle, which is still going to make the line and wrinkle show up. So as you can see, this one is looking much better. My bags are pretty bad today. When I go in with my foundation, it's going to cover up even more. You don't want to bring this all the way up underneath your eye. Now when you do this in your makeup routine, is completely up to you. I'm going to need a little bit more. When you do this in your makeup routine, is completely up to you. As you can see, I've already started applying my eyeshadow. I always do my eyeshadow first before I do my face, because I don't want to get fallout. And plus, if I do because I like to experiment a lot, if I do my eyeshadow and I decide I don't like it, it's really easy to take a makeup makeup remover wipe and remove it and start over again without having to worry about my foundation. So I usually do my eyes at least partially first. Now for me, I'm also going to go here in the corner. That's just for me. I just have natural dark spots in the corner. I always have. And now I'm going to show you with a beauty blender. I have this itty bitty little tiny beauty blender from Unique, and I'm just going to tap it in. If you have a little too much and you need to drag it somewhere so it doesn't pile up, because you don't want to have too much product in your under eye area, drag down versus up. Again, we want to keep that shadowy area kind of isolated. So there, now my under eye bags are a lot less than they were before, and now I can go on to doing my foundation routine. So that's it. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And I will talk to you guys soon. I look forward to showing you the next tutorial. Bye bye.